Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AUNI NADHIRAH RASHID. So I will present my part, which is procedures in real estate listing. Okay, so there are 4 procedures that we need to follow to complete the task. Some of them I carried during our interview with Puan Sally and Senora. So the first procedure is prepare a sale listings. This is one of the main steps in the sale procedures. In this first step, we need to do preparations about the record basic details. Then we need to record the details about the buyers and the property for future references. Okay, then for the second procedure is name the pricings. Okay, so this is a time to calculate a value estimate of the property. We need to choose a price wisely to avoid from anything that will be issues to the property. So we can use comparison method by using the data recent sales of similar properties that we have gathered to get the final value. The third procedure is organizing property viewings. This is where we start to promoting the property to search for a buyer. We can use the buyer's details that we already list to catch more buyer. And the last procedure is close the sale. This is after we hook a potential buyer, we can close the sale and then give the buyer the required documents that they need to sign or read about the condition and so on. Then after get the payment, we can remove the property advertisings from any social media or website that we have been advertised about the property. Okay, so that's all for the procedures in real estate listings. Next, I will pass to Nafisah to talk about the challenges during the work. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Sayyidah Nafisah binti SHUKRI and I will be explaining about the challenges in real estate listing. Most of our people are not aware of how hard it is in the real estate world. If questions were asked to people about the difficulties that a real estate agent faces, most of the answer would be by just selling a house, and that is not how a real estate works. There are many difficulties and challenges that has been faced by real estate agents around in Malaysia. From what has been stated by one of our interviewees, Sir Nurullah, he has stated that one of the challenges that his company face every time is when a client disagrees with the listing price. Pricing a land is one of the biggest challenges, especially when a client stands on a specific asking price. Some clients always think that the house they own is worth more than the proposed listing. Hence, the real estate industry needs to educate people to be more realistic and flexible in choosing the price within the current market condition to sell a property, because selling it at a higher price may result in not selling at all. Besides that, Sir Nurullah also expresses that a real estate agent must be emotionally stable because they need to face various personalities from different clients. Their moods and trouble as clients may alter depending on how persuaded they are and what circumstances are being upheld by the market listed. Clients can experience nervousness, uncertainty, excitement, stress and sadness, as well as many other emotions when it's time to move on. This can create a challenge for both agents and the clients. However, having to succeed in working with this type of client is what makes an agent a professional. Thus being said, an agent must prepare themselves for these emotional phases by being calm and avoid any arguments made by clients. One of our respondents, Ms. Sally, also stated that one of the challenges she faced is competition. The Board of Valuers, Appraisers and Estate Agents Malaysia has a membership of more than 20,000 registered real estate agents and counting. The number of registered agents grows day by day, and so is the competition. Therefore, to stand out in the crowd as the best real estate agents and to find a client might take time. It is essential to know what our competition is and how to surpass those competitors. Another challenge that have been faced by our interviewee, Ms. Sally, is when the market condition is unstable. It is difficult for a real estate agent to keep control of the local market condition. Rising interest rates and economic conditions can cause an unstable market condition. It is negative when the cost increases, thus making the real estate market increase too. This may result in fewer clients and also home buyers. Since local market conditions play a huge role in whether a house sells or not, Agents need to be aware of whether the area is currently a seller's or a buyer's market. This may set up the perfect opportunity to provide valuable advice and information to clients that will ultimately make a huge difference in outcome. Other challenges in listing the real estates are natural disasters and climate change. Natural disasters are unpredictable and displays havoc on homeowners and developer and increases risk to the houses. And another one is when home buyers are being unrealistic. Some of the home buyers demand to go in with a more lower price than what the house is worth. Unrealistic home buyers may also have unreasonable opinions about the condition of the house. And that is all from me for the challenges in real estate listing. Thank you.
My name is SERI PUTRI, binti KHALID. Today I want to explain about trending ways to reach clients in real estate agent. It is a dream that many of us have to call a person as a homeowner. It gives us peace, social status, and a significant investment by land. They are not making it anymore. As a real estate agent, they sell more than just property, and they sell dreams. While this is a great feeling, it is not always easy for customers to find a property. As a real estate agent, have to find the best marketing strategies to attract more customers to make this a bit easier. A real estate agent should know the trends in the immobilizations industry, which could help the real estate agent make efforts. Okay, the first one, the strategy is use social networking like an expert. Social media a successful means of communicating with potential clients and future customers. A real estate agent may also build the online presence, advertise and properties for sale and become a channel expert. The challenge is to release who the intended demographic is and how to meet them. Next is make quality videos. Videos of asset will allow real estate agent to stand out and relate directly to the reviews. 61% of home buyers agree that videos are useful features when looking of their perfect house. Just 11% of sellers are selling videos of their land, according to a survey by National Association of Realtors. Okay, next is Pinterest. Pinterest is the fourth largest social networking site in operation and the ideal medium to advertise the listing. The listing should be illustrated with the interesting image that build an intimate bonds with prospective buyers. At Pinterest, the real estate agent will build boards with many listings for numerous homes, interior design, features, and even one about real estate agent personal life. Next is start a real estate blog. A property blog will boost the change of positioning the business on Google's first page. It will be best if the real estate agent also use the blog to build and encourage the correct content. Find a subject that is of great value but also related to the sentences of keywords ideal customer might look like on a search engine.
Thank you, Seri. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Siti ZAMZURI. I would like to talk about ethics and professionalism of real estate agent practice in Malaysia. During the interview with Senaromo and Madam Seli, they have highlighted few points that an estate agent must practice as the ethics and professionalism. The first one is an estate agent need to register under the board and asking for a booking payment. An estate agent also need to be presentable and wear suitable attire during they do their work. From what I've learned from the interview, I've concluded in few points that as an estate agent need to have this point as their ethics and professionalism. The first one is competent. An estate agent must have ability, knowledge, and skills during negotiation. Second, accountability. Accountability is the most important in professionalism. It is about they're responsible with their thoughts, actions, and what they thought. This is important for a negotiator because they always give their opinion. So before they give their opinions, they need to think wisely. Third, self-regulation. An estate agent must stay professional
during working under pressure. The pressure here means that some of the clients wants their property to be sold in less time because they may have problem that they need the money. So an estate agent must remember that even though they need to work fast and under pressure, they still need to work in the right steps. The fourth one, transparent and integrity. An estate agent must work in the right steps even they work under pressure. It is relatable with transparency and integrity because they need to be transparent with every client, whoever they are, even if they have more power. And lastly is the image. Image is one of the professionalism for an estate agent. They need to look presentable in front of people. That's all from me, and I will pass to AFIQAH.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. Thank you, Hawa. So before I start the presentation, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Nur AFIQAH IZZATI binti MUHAMAD AZANI, and today I will explain about the suggestion on how to improve the issue in Malaysia. So now we will take a look to the next slide. Okay, so I already said the main point and also the explanation for the first point and this other point. Okay, now let's discuss about the point. Okay, first we need to give them explanation with detail without hiding any information, and we also need to state all information relating to the sale and purchase of property. Why? It is because to avoid the occurrence of a mutual understanding between estate agent and also principal. Okay, for the second point, we need to make a good dealing process. Because of why? Because we need to convince clients to use and to place the proposed price that already state and that's suitable for the subject property. It also to avoid the idle house cases for too long. Okay, third point, which is we need to gain trust among people. We can gain trust among people actually by making our own portfolio relating our company and also our background as an estate agent. For example, by stating our REA or REN tax, stating our background and also stating our REA number. So from that we can gain trust among people. Okay, now we can see the more point, which is we need to gain more knowledge. We need to spread the awareness about the broker, and we also need to educate people. Why do I say we need to gain more knowledge? Okay, based on what Miss Sally would say to us, if you didn't have any knowledge, you die. Because of what? Because in this field, it's actually have many competition, and by getting more knowledge, it actually can make us have skilled workers and also full of knowledge. Okay, while the next point, which is the spread the awareness about the broker, it is because the community has thought that illegal estate agent is a real agent because they didn't have any knowledge about the estate agent and also the broker. Okay, this actually can contaminate the name of REA, and it also has built up a perception to the community that this estate agent is expensive and not worth it. It is because of what? Because we and real estate agent, we actually following the agent fee, which is 3.1%, and while the broker is not following that kind of agent fee. Okay, so the last point is we need to educate people. Why do I say we need to educate people? It is because we actually need to introduce to our own circle first, for example our own family, our own friends, about what is real estate agent and what is the difference between the real estate agent and between the illegal estate agent. Okay, we actually can do this by using our WhatsApp status, Instagram story, and also our personal Facebook. For example, we can make a question and ask, we can make a short notes, and we also can make a poll, so we have the interact between the public. So from that we can take the advantage to explain to them what is actually real estate agent, so that can improve their perception about the real estate agent. Okay, in conclusion, there are a few suggestions that we can use and need to take care of the issue in order to facilitate our dealing where future, and will also ensure that this field will continue to be a professional and highly regarded field by the community, indirectly removing the deadly stigma against estate agent. So as a student, we should start from scratch in order to expose the community out there what exactly the real estate agent is actually start from ourselves. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you for lending me your ears and attention. Assalamualaikum and bye bye.